Hello and welcome to this week's Elite Audio video. And I'm going to start off with two words: audio physic. Now, those of you that are regulars to this channel will know that I am a huge audio physic fan. I always have been, ever since I purchased my first pair of audio physic loudspeakers many years ago, longer than I'd care to mention, but let's just say it was in the 1990s, and it was a pair of audio physic Virgo 2s that I bought from a hi-fi dealer in Edinburgh before I was even involved in this industry. And as I recall, it was a revelatory moment is the word I will use. I've never heard a loudspeaker image or produce such a holographic soundstage, and also a loudspeaker that really connected me to the heart of the music. And I held on to those speakers for many years. It was a pair of speakers that I just simply didn't want to ever part company with. And I'm so delighted to say that after a 2-year hiatus with Cyrus, we are now officially the Audio Physic UK distributor again, as Cyrus have helped establish a dealer base, and we genuinely specialise in the high performance aspects. It gives us the opportunity to really push forward with an amazing brand that Audio Physic are. Personally, I am over the moon, genuinely excited to be working with these guys again. Thomas and Manfred, who are usually my two main contacts at Audio Physic. Thomas Sahecha, who is the CEO. I've got to say, I've missed his little smiley face in Zoom calls. If he's watching this, I'm sure he is. He'll know exactly what I mean. And he's one of the friendliest, nicest, knowledgeable individuals. And Manfred, what can I say? This is a man with real passion. His ability to conceptualize outcomes using materials that you would never normally find in any audio manufacturer, and yet using them in a way that truly gives them a groundbreaking product. And they are the pioneers of so many things. The spiralist design mid-range driver in the current range, which really is something that other manufacturers, I think it was at B&W, had a big announcement that they managed to build a driver with only 4 contact points, and yet they're already behind the curve with Audio Physic, who have now got spiralist completely. And the enhancement to the mid-range is phenomenal. So I'm very excited that we are once again the leader of the Audio Physic brand in the UK once more. It's something that I am genuinely proud that we have reconnected with Audio Physic in that respect. And that leads me on to a very particular pair of Audio Physic speakers which have just been launched, and that is the 40th anniversary limited edition Classic 25. Now, the retail price of this loudspeaker is £5,400, and for that, in terms of enhancements, you get, which is not standard, the hyper holographic 3 tweeter that is fitted to the Cardeas flagship loudspeaker. That in itself would probably justify the price tag alone. However, they haven't stopped there. It has also got at the bottom of the loudspeaker the Aluminium Trusses, which enhances bass and gives a much more cohesive low frequency response in comparison to the standard square bass that you will see, which I will bring up on screen so you can see the difference from one to the other. In addition, for the first time ever in a Classic series, they are using their ceramic foam internally, which if you watch previous videos, you will know it's more rigid than carbon fiber. It's 80% air, and this allows them to control bass in a way that other loudspeakers can only dream of. And this is also now included for the very first time in the Classic series, previously only available in the reference loudspeakers. In addition, the crossover has been optimized, so I'll assume that Manfred has sprinkled some of his incredible musical Audio Physic pixie dust over that crossover and tuned it in such a way that again it enhances the performance. The one thing I will say, that there is no way that Audio Physic would bring an anniversary loudspeaker to the market unless it was something truly special. And not stopping there, which you would think, well, surely that there can't, what else can there be What, you know, there can't be anything else. I mean, I can see you're already getting your credit card out your wallet ready to make a purchase, but to tempt you even further, they have also fitted the vibration control terminal, which has the structure-borne sound damper on the rear at your loudspeaker inlets. And again, all of these are designed to enhance the sound. These are available in 4 finishes, which is glass anthracite, glass black, glass white, and walnut is your 4 colour choices. There will only be 40 of these ever produced, and genuinely, the Classic 25 anyway is a brilliant speaker, but these enhancements is going to be incredible. And at £5,400, it's not cheap, but it's certainly not at your normal eye-watering 5-figure sum of money for loudspeakers, as they are heading to get something that is truly reference level. And I suspect these will be a bit special. So 40 pairs only. So you should really, if you're in the market for a pair of loudspeakers, I know these will be great. The beauty of Audio Physic is that they work in any room. They're quite happy up against the back wall, and they are incredibly engaging and musical. So yeah, I'm very excited to tell you about these. Okay, so this won't be a particularly long video, because this whole purpose of this video is really to announce our new partnership with Audio Physic, and again, just to say it is something I am very, very enthusiastic and excited about. I love those loudspeakers, and I've genuinely missed working with Audio Physic the last couple of years. They also have a new model Cardeus coming out, which they previewed at Munich, and I think that's going to be available from December onwards. I'm going to do a separate video on that completely, because it's too important a product to just mix in with what we're talking about here. But needless to say, it's something remarkable, and again, worthy of the flagship model status that it will have. So there we go. In addition, we are of course exhibiting at Ascot on the 27th and 28th of September. Please, please, please come along and see us. I'll put the details up on screen, and also how you can book tickets. I'd love to meet you face to face. You will have myself there, of course, Graham Hanks, who is our general manager and marketing manager. We will have Barry Duff, who will be there to answer sales and technical questions. We will also have Lasse Danielsen from Electro Compagnie, who, if you've been to any of our shows recently, you may have already met Lasse. We will also have Jackie from Revival, who will be there to answer all things about Revival loudspeakers, and of course minimise from Audio Solutions, and again he will be on hand to answer all questions audio solution related. We plan to also feature the brand new, yet to be launched Electro Compagnie EC5 loudspeaker. My brain has got completely fried by talking about loudspeakers. I'm too tuned into Audio Physic. The EC5 preamplifier, which is their new Electro Compagnie's flagship preamp. There is also going to be a very special loudspeaker from Revival, a brand new model for the UK market. I know some of you are saying, oh, that will be the Atalante Evo 7. No, it's not. This is a model to sit above the Evo 7 that you've probably seen reviewed recently and picking up awards left, right and centre. This is something performance-wise will surprise you, and you will be able to see and hear this loudspeaker for the first time ever. I think it could be a world debut. Now, I will stand corrected on that, but I believe this will be the first time anywhere that this loudspeaker has been heard and or seen. And I'm pretty sure I'm right on that front. If I'm wrong, I will correct it on screen right now. But I'm pretty sure if you come along to a room at Ascot, you will be the first people ever to see and hear this amazing loudspeaker. So that in itself is a good enough reason to come along. We will of course have our usual source from Exact, and we will be exhibiting the S1. We will also have the AW300 monoblocks from Electro Compagnie, and of course the new Revival speakers I just mentioned, and Audio Solutions M2 loudspeakers as well. We will have Zensati and high diamond cables, and we will be using SOTM network switch, the SNH10G SE, which is the highest spec one that they do. Lots of good reasons to come and see us, and I'm very confident that you will enjoy the sound. But more importantly, it's great to see you guys face to face. I love when you come up and say hello. Makes my day completely. So please make my weekend and come and see us on the 27th and 28th of September at the Ascot show. As always, a small favour to ask: if you enjoy our videos, please like this one, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on your notifications. We genuinely have got a lot of great videos planned. We've got some new videos along the Gatto product range. It's a while since we featured those, but they've got some new exciting products that we need to discuss and mention. And there are some very exciting, let's just say, developments with other brands that we deal with that I cannot tell you right now due to embargoes on some new products that are imminent, that are very exciting to say the least. One last thing to say is, if you're in the market at all for any type of component, please just take a few minutes to drop me an email. Here is my direct email address, even if you're in another country and not buying from us. As those of you who have already engage me in this process, I do like a challenge or someone seeking advice as to what they should or shouldn't buy, even if it's a different brand. I'm always willing to give you my many years of experience of how to build a great sounding system. It should always be musical, that's the first and foremost goal, but most importantly, it should keep you fully engaged in the process of listening to your system. As ever, have a great week listening to music. I will look forward to seeing you in front of this camera again very, very soon. And we've also got some sort of a new format for our videos coming up too, which I hope you will like the change when that happens. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you very soon.